In this quick tip tutorial, we'll be using the Fusion page in Reflex. We can start here in the Resolve Fusion page with this horse footage. I can add the Reflex Warp plugin by going to Effects, and in this case, Tools, Revision Fusion Native, and you'll see Reflex Morph and Reflex Warp. I'm going to select Reflex Warp. When a reflex tool is selected, you'll notice that roto shape controls appear in the viewer. To add a spline to Reflex, simply click on the Add button in the Reflex controls. Note that when you hit Add, that any previous spline that was in the process of being created will be marked as done creating. The polygons roto splines used in Reflex can include both open and closed shapes. Each time we add a spline using the Add button of Reflex Warp, the tool is actually adding a pair of corresponding splines, one for the source shape, that is the original image, and one for the destination shape, that is the spline that determines the final warped image. Now we can add more shapes or just manipulate the spline. Note, this tutorial is not an overview of the Reflex Warp tool. It's mainly to show a quick tip for better interactivity. Sometimes you may notice the Fusion application or the Fusion page in Resolve when you're using this Reflex Warp plugin that you may lack immediate interactivity when moving splines around. The quick fix for this is to go to Preferences in Fusion, or in Resolve Fusion page, it would be in the Settings. You can check the Auto box and change the setting from 3:1 to something up to 30:1 depending on the machine. This will lower the resolution while interacting, and once it's released, it returns to full resolution. Happy warping!